At the end of our last vlog, you saw us leaving the Middlewich branch and rejoining the Trent and Mersey.
This stretch of the canal is wide, and to make transportation of salt more efficient, a wide lock was installed here.
Unfortunately, half a mile further on from the lock, it would be impossible for a wide beam to cross the Croxton Aqueduct. Originally 14 foot wide, when it collapsed in the 1930s, it was replaced with an 8-foot alternative to save money.
These wide lagoons along this section have been caused by subsidence, some of which have hulks of abandoned barges and narrowboats lurking beneath the surface, hence the no entry sign. However, it does make it a perfect haven for wildlife. More true crime on the canals. Bridge 177 is known as Murder Bridge. In October 1967, the body of a mid-Cheshire solicitor, Bertie Wilkinson, was discovered in a shallow grave next to the canal. The cause of death was a blow to the head and strangulation. It's thought the weapon used was a windlass, a tool used by all canal boaters to operate the locks. The mystery of who killed him and why has never been solved. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm taking the anchor out from the front of the boat to the back to attach it, because today we're going to be joining the River Weaver, and you should always have an anchor when you're on a river navigation because of the stream. To explain that a bit further, rivers have a significant flow, and you're okay as long as your engine doesn't fail. If that happens and you're in midstream, it's really important that you can stop the boat. That's where the anchor comes in. Our anchor weighs well over 20 kilograms and has a very heavy chain attached. But then again, the Frog is 57 foot long and weighs well over 10 tons. Most anchors will never be retrieved after use, but they could be the most important investment a boater makes, Let's hope we never find out. The River Weaver sits 50 feet below the line of the Trent and Mersey Canal, so to access it we need to take the iconic Anderton Boat Lift.
This enormous piece of machinery was built in 1875.
Before it was built, the only way to transfer salt from the Trent and Mersey to the Weaver was down 50-foot chutes onto boats waiting below. The structure above ground looks really impressive, but actually doesn't carry much of the weight. This diagram shows the original working method of the lift. Most of the weight is borne on two pistons that drop into cylinders below water level. Today the mechanism is worked electronically, but the pistons are still there supporting most of the weight.
So here we are. We've been waiting at the top of the Anderton lift for 3 or 4 hours. It's been out of action until now, but we just got the word, and so we're heading down.
Having received the nod, we enter the waiting area before going on to the lift itself. Here you can start to see the two water-filled tubs, or caissons, each holding 250 tons of water. When the caisson gate is fully closed, it effectively creates a waterproof box in which we will descend in the lift. The actual descent takes about 5 minutes. We've sped this up. It's really smooth and you hardly know that you're moving. The descent went smoothly, but unfortunately we couldn't open the caisson gate for about 30 minutes.
This bridge high above our heads is actually a swing bridge. Looking up, we're reminded of the size of the vessels that we might encounter on this waterway. But less than an hour after we left Northwich Station this morning, we had notification that trains were delayed, and this is the reason why. The roof above the ticket office and platform totally collapsed. Talk about a lucky escape. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
All good things come to an end, and the next day we were leaving the River Weaver. I guess there's one benefit of leaving the Weaver. We get another go on the Anderton Boat Lift.